Baptist Church. Come experience the Lord for yourself. Come experience the Lord for yourself. FWBC. Come experience the Lord for yourself.
The Bible says you have 4 lepers in the context of the text, and the lepers, because of their skin, they find themselves isolated and segregated. They are segregated because of their skin. There is a structure in place that tells them, because of their bodies, that there are certain things they cannot do and places they cannot go. In a real sense, the lepers find themselves structured and a victim of structural discrimination. And you know that happens over and over again. It's not accidental, y'all, that right now the wealth gap between whites and blacks is greater in the United States today than it was, and than the wealth gap between blacks and whites at the height of apartheid in South Africa. Do you know the wealth gap back then was 1 to 15? Here in the United States, the wealth gap is 1 to 18. That ain't because of a pathology of black folk. It's because of structural injustice that is going on in this nation. You got structures that are downright unjust. I was in Ferguson, Missouri on yesterday, and what blew me away was the metaphor of no banks in Ferguson that I saw, and yet there was a plethora of payday loan stores, car title loan stores, as well as pawn shops and rent-to-own stores. Why? Because they prey economically on the desperate plight of poor people, and they target the poor, and it's not accidental, it's structural. And so with that being the case, that's what's going on in the text. But I'm not even done. Their bodies now cause them to be, here it is, re-victimized. And so the structure says that they are to be in one place. Their mobility is limited, but that is a re-victimizing of their bodily predicament. Y'all missing this. If you're not careful, people get re-victimized. My heart goes out to Janae Rice. Janae Rice has been to hell and back, but the bottom line is Janae Rice has been re-victimized. Re-victimized. We know about her husband. We know what happened there in the elevator that day, but do you think they played the video enough? I mean, isn't it sad and sick that they've had to relive that over and over? Don't you feel for somebody? It's bad enough when you're in a situation that's not what it should be, but then to have your stuff on Front Street and they play it ad nauseum, ad infinitum, over and over again, trying to fulfill the insatiable appetite of American voyeurism, because we ain't got no business, so we got to get in the business of other people. And so Janae Rice has been re-victimized. As a matter of fact, the NFL, as much as I love watching the NFL, I got major problems right now with Roger Goodell, because Roger Goodell knows good and well that he's lying. And the question that was raised to him in the interview, did it actually take a video tape of you seeing her being cold-cocked and hit for you to make up your mind it was a bad experience? You mean you had to see a video? In a real sense, check this out. And here is what Ivor Carruthers said on yesterday. Imagine if Janae Rice were a white woman. If Janae Rice was a white woman, then that white body had been lifeless like a rag doll on the floor of that elevator. Do you actually think that he would not have gotten a longer suspension? Do you not think that the NFL would have jumped on that right away? I'm simply trying to say she's been re-victimized over and over and over again. And I've come by
West Baptist Church. Come experience